Hey, what's going on, guys? Michael from Bedell Property Management here. I want to do a fun little landscape walkthrough. I have a client here that just swapped out properties, and so we've got a new palette here in the backyard and kind of picking up where the last landscape crew left off, and thought it might be a cool discussion point and kind of show you what some of my thoughts are, and then obviously I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments what your thoughts are on this. But they've got a backyard here, and it's got some cool elements to it. You've kind of got somewhat of a tiered effect here, where obviously you've got like the spruces over here and the houses that kind of create the backdrop. And then in front of you, you've actually got something cool. You've got some variegated elderberry and some willow shrubs here, and then actually some non-variegated elderberry, and then a huge oak leaf hydrangea, which is awesome. And then kind of below that, you've got a row of limelight hydrangeas here. They're kind of staggered and offset and kind of naturally planted-ish, which is cool. But something that the client and I have discussed is what do you kind of have that frames up this bottom tier here that connects it to the turf area? You've got the snow on the mountain and a little lily of the valley here, but you've got all these pore spaces, and yeah, and again, a month or two, all these hydrangeas will have their big white conical flowers. But even then, you've just kind of got a lot of green and white, and so you need some pops of color here. So I'm going to do a little designing here, and we can kind of discuss it at the end, and I'll share my thoughts. And like I said, looking forward to kind of what you guys would maybe do differently. I love learning from other horticulture people and landscape designers, and there's so many cool plants and ideas, and we all think of things differently. So I'll dive in here, and then we'll chat more in a bit. All right, guys. So diving back in here, I've kind of created a little palette to work with here and go through it from left to right. I've got a knockout rose, some catmint, some Max Fry geranium, some black-eyed Susan, and then a client's favorite, the Rose of Sharon. And all of these have pretty good bloom time, so that's obviously going to check one of the boxes here, and then another one that, if you had noticed, we have the dog's ball here. So obviously, this has got to be able to handle not only some human traffic, but some canine traffic as well. So I'll go in and just kind of place some plants here, and we'll kind of paint with colors here and see what we come up with. So we'll go from right to left, and let's try and tuck something in this area and add a little color. See if we can slide the Rose of Sharon right in here. Bring it up just a bit. That looks good. And let's go over to the other side. And let's see if we can tuck this rose in here. That way, it'll really pop once these hydrangeas have their white flowers on there. So we'll stretch that guy up just a hair. Perfect. And then let's grab this black-eyed Susan, copy that, and let's plug a couple of these in. Do another one, flip it over to kind of fill it in, dump it behind there. Got a mask in there to kind of get things the way we want it. Perfect. That looks pretty good. Maybe do a third one in there, bring it forward just to kind of thicken it up. Shrink it down. There we go. That looks better. So now we got to fill in this big chunky space in here. So let's grab another black-eyed Susan to return it to our palette here. Perfect. And then let's see some of these Max Fry geraniums in here. These are a little smaller. That's more what they look like. That'll look good next to this snow on the mountain. Let's just copy some of these guys in here. So that one back, copy another one, bring it forward, put it in there. Obviously, in real life, this will probably be a little bit more of a cleaned up edge here, but this will give the client an idea of maybe some color ideas that we can do. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe we try and duck another rose in there. Let's try that out. See how it looks. Cool. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Maybe switch over and do some catmint. Get some color here in the front. And it's all stuff that's good for the pollinators and also handle the dog pretty well, which she's a fun one. She'll definitely be in there exploring. Gotta check out all the smells and all the well-fed squirrels and other little creatures that like to run around in here. It's good times. Good times. Yeah, maybe come back, do some more catmint on the other side of these black-eyed Susans. 3D software makes it real easy to just kind of plug and play your ideas. I don't know, maybe frame it up with some more Max Fry geraniums over here. Make them a little smaller, as the eye would have it appear. And there we go. That's not too bad. So you got your Rose of Sharon, your Max Fry geraniums, your catmint, some more. Let's delete this guy here. Some black-eyed Susans, some more catmint, a rose. You got your Max Fry geraniums. Get rid of this catmint, a rose, and some more black-eyed Susans. I don't know. I think this looks pretty good. Ready to send off to the client. So curious to see what you guys think, what you would do. I'd love to hear what plant choices you guys would consider. And either way, I hope you're having an excellent season. Everything's going well. And stay safe and be good to each other. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.